Welcome back, everybody, to the Mystic Syndicate. I am your Dungeon Master, Brian, and we are once again here with the Princess of Celene, episode 34, which is really cool, which that means that after this episode, you guys get to level up. Is that nice?
Hey, we're close to our age.
Yeah.
Nobody.
If you survive.
If you survive. Yeah, I'm yeah. I put that in. If you make it out alive. Yes, right.
So, I have some other freaky stories about that, too, that I can tell you. About the guy that just materialized out of nowhere. Where'd you come from?
Okay.
I just need to see who's here. No, you don't. You can leave. No. I really need to see who's here. No. And he was like stiff, moving like the Terminator. Like, no, good. You can leave now. Sorry, Brian.
Okay. For a minute there, I was thinking, like, what? Wait, what happened? I was like in the introduction, and all of a sudden it turned into Florida Horror Story Part 2.
Sorry.
See, now, if it was Florida Horror Story, that'd be good, but a horror story doesn't work.
Yeah, you have to put Florida in front of it. It's important. Yeah,
I'm kind of down with it.
Okay, so with that, a big thank you once again to the Drunkards and Dragons group for being here to play out this this homebrew campaign. I was noticing something really interesting. This show is actually also a podcast on iTunes. So if you happen to be on iTunes or the Apple podcast. You can find us. Just look for the Mystic Syndicate, and you will find us there. This show, while this one episode is going to be released further down the road, right now we have, I think, 10 or 11 episodes that are up. And this past week we had, I think, 15 people from Canada download something, or at least one or two Canadians. Probably downloaded a bunch of stuff, which was really cool of them to do. Most of our listeners are in the States. And we had one person download one episode from Russia. So I was like, oh, well, that was different. How often do we get that? Usually we don't. So welcome, listeners. Hopefully they're enjoying the show, maybe learning some English as they're going.
Well, for the record, Russ should speak only in Russian the entire adventure.
Oh, that would be fun because we would do nothing like what he wanted to happen.
Oh, okay. So, as always...
Would you have some feedback? I think it's on your side, Russ.
Yeah, we have some feedback going on. Lucky us.
I don't hear anything.
I don't either. But Central Kansas, I'm just lucky to hear anything.
Still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we were just kind of listening for the audio. Oh,
Right there.
Yeah, it was right back there. I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, so with that in mind, we're going to kick off with our introductions. So, Melinda, you want to take this away?
I am Melinda. I play Grenna Babbleboots, a Gnome Ranger with her companion, Bubbles the Warg. Do you think it's me?
It might be.
Go ahead and mute yourself.
Is that better?
Mike, I am playing Kiffi Blackhammer, Dwarven Cleric of Fortubo.
Hello, I'm Pav. I play Kelex Zelenen, a human paladin of Heironious.
I'm Russ. I play Járngrímur, töframaður Halldórsson. Nope. Okay. Can you hear me? Son of a bitch!
Now I can hear you.
I'm
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we hear you, Russ.
Okay. I'm Russ. I play Járngrímur, töframaður, Halldórsson, a fire mage.
What was that, Russ?
Deja
Fuck
vu.
all y'all.
Hi, man. I play Sir Thomas Waverly, a bard and fighter from the yeomanry.
Well, I am Timble Snivenblaven, the only gnome in the group, and I am the High Chancellor of Bissell, and an artist who's waiting for the horror horse story to start.
Okay, so this is good. This is good. Everybody is here. If it seems like we're having audio difficulties this evening, it just happens. We seem to always be plagued with this issue, so bear with us. At least I think we have most of the levels all set correctly now, so that people aren't getting completely blasted. But
That's right.
yeah, so yeah, we'll see how that works out. All right, so the last time that we were all together, you all had been in the capital city of Celene, the city of Enstad, which unfortunately fell under attack by Aryvistarax the dragon. A few of your griffins that you had been trained to ride on had been killed in the dragon attack. So I think you only had about 3 or 4, if I remember right. I'm trying to remember how many you had. And of course, the dragon is trying to effectively burn the city to the ground. And I think that's kind of where we picked up. I do have a map for you this evening, so isn't that fun? I gotta say though, one thing, this is the initial group that I ran this through never actually had this occur. So you guys are on totally on a completely different storyline, which is great.
With us, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all.
Yeah, it's interesting, I'm sure. All right, I'll share the map with you. Everybody should have sight. Yeah, you were at the very bottom center of the map. If you can't see yourself, let me know and I will fix it. And make sure you can move yourself too. So, and then we'll talk about location. Okay, don't get too far ahead of yourself or you will die.
Just a question, Brian. Are you gonna move Shirley Templar?
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
Roger.
Yeah. So, okay, I do not have actually any griffins because griffins would kind of get in the way. So those people who are on griffins, that's great. That's no problem. Let me bring up the turn order because we did have a turn order last time. And I just want to make sure that we are all still good. Y'all should be able to see that. Right now, though, I only have, let's see, I got Kiffi, the dragon, Kelex, Grenna, and Timble. So I believe... I'm sorry?
I only see the dragon.
You only see the
Bubbles
dragon?
is not.
Or
Yeah, most likely. I'm not really too sure what you're going to be able to do with Bubbles. Because not like I said, I don't think Bubbles Bubbles can't fly.
Right.
Unless you're going to throw Bubbles at him. Let's throw Bubbles out the window. Okay, so if you can remember who I know that who was it? Shirley and Tomas were on one of the griffins,
And I just turned over the reins to her.
Right,
she's actually flying.
Okay, fine. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So where you all are at right now are kind of our starting points, which shouldn't be too bad. Who else was on a griffin? Like I said, I knew that Tomas and Shirley were on a griffin. But I know that there were a few people who did not have them.
Timble and Kelex
Were on one?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's go
Timble
ahead.
is driving.
Okay, so Timble is driving. Cool. Nice. Okay, and so I think I don't know about everybody else. I think there was one more griffin, but I didn't know who was on it.
It might have been Pop. Go ahead. You were saying something, Mike.
Oh, I was just saying Kiffi was healing griffins. I don't know if he actually got on one.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think I think that was the deal. Like, you were able to heal some griffins, but then some of them were actually killed. So you don't have like the full, company of griffins that you had when you were in practice, which is sad.
So Kiffi's not a very good veterinarian.
Nope, probably not. So you tried really hard. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure to add Shirley to the list there. Okay, cool. All right, so it's okay. So Grenna, I don't know if were you on the last. Were you and Yarn on the last one? She's muted, so I don't know. I think she's talking to somebody else. Oh well.
Brian,
I was levitating.
Oh, okay.
Tomas had a 13 initiative, Brian.
Okay. 13. Can you roll? Click on yourself and roll again, and then I'll change it.
Gotcha. Stand by.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm only seeing 2 people in your turn order.
He's building it now.
Okay. I thought he had it more of it filled out. My bad.
Yeah. Actually, I have 6 people on it, but if you guys can't see it, I'll try to refresh it. Hopefully.
Do we need to roll initiative again, or?
Nope. No, I already have you down here.
Okay. Oh, more people are showing up. Oh, wait, no. Yes, maybe.
Okay, did anybody else show up? Wow, how many initiatives are you going to do today, Tomas?
It's like I got a stuck key on my mouse.
Okay.
Which I blew a natural 20 there. Really pissed.
I show Shirley Templar, I show Tomas, and then I show the dragon.
Okay. Do you have it opened all the way up? You may have to drag it down.
It says count 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do you might also want to do a refresh on your side. Just to make sure. So, okay. So, Tomas, what did you say that you had? You had
I had a 14 last time.
Okay,
so.
cool. So let me go back up.
I'm sorry, I had a 13. Shirley had a 14, so she goes before me.
Right. Okay, cool. Right.
I did a complete refresh, and I still have a count of 3.
Okay, let me do a refresh on my side. Let's see what happens. Maybe this will fix it. Once again. It's crazy.
The game is acting kind of wonky, actually. I just popped out and had to completely go out and relaunch the game.
It's definitely a night for technical issues, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all Trump's fault.
Okay.
Damn you, rich man.
Well. Tonight is the debate, so maybe they're trying to tell us
So Brian, I refreshed. I still saw a count of 3, but I did see you updated me in the counts, so you might be off.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think what we'll do is let me just take a.
Well,
I have a count
I'm
of 4.
still only showing comments. Sorry, I refreshed my screen, and so that was my refresh. But I'm still only showing 3 people now for me. So I don't know.
Hey, Brian, if we just re-roll, because you have our our initiatives from last week, right?
Yeah.
Or last time.
Yep.
If we just re-roll our initiative, then you just update it. If that's okay.
Yeah, you can do that. You're just going to do it again, and then I'll just...
I re-rolled. Got a lovely one.
Oh, nice.
Kiffi had a 3. Yarn had a 13. Kelex had a 15.
Yeah.
And Brian picked up an 11 for the dragon.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't click on my token.
Yeah, that helps.
So I rolled a 20 and I rolled a 1.
Nice.
I cleared those out of the...
21, you win.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to get rid of... Okay, so Timble, you had a 20. Do you see... Now that you've re-rolled, do you guys see yourselves?
Yes.
Yeah, I see my 6.
Okay, Timble, you should be back to 25. And then
I'm down with that.
I'm going to get rid of you up there. Next is Grenna with a 19. Okay, Grenna, you see yourself. Kelex with a 15. All right.
Do we have a Pav on there?
Let's see, Shirley. Can everybody see Shirley, or do I need to re-roll her?
I see her.
That's it.
Oh, okay, cool. So I don't need to worry about her. Tomas has a 13. You good?
Yep. Good.
Everybody can see the dragon?
Yep.
Can everybody see Kiffi?
Others Pav.
I see Kiffi's icon. It says Ulafos Citad.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
What the hell?
Man, that's awesome.
Okay, this is weird. Okay, hold on. What is going on here tonight?
He's a doppelganger. Kill him.
Hey, we weren't supposed to talk about that.
Okay. All right, Kiffi, you should see yourself as yourself now. You're not some sort of... Alrighty. Okay, so I think we're all set with Timble up at the top. So Timble, you're actually driving you're flying the griffin. So you can move up to, I believe it is 80 feet. That's your flying speed for griffins. Yes. So wherever you put yourself, Kelex will be literally right behind you. Yeah. So, and okay, so every hex is 20 feet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So plan accordingly, kids.
You don't have hexes up on the map.
Which is weird because I can see them.
Yeah, me too.
You kind of have to zoom in a little bit.
Oh, I got it.
It's hard to tell.
If you zoom all the way out, you can't see them. I got it.
Let me see if I can change the actual hexes on there to see if they can make them a different color. Maybe you guys will. Maybe that'll be better. Maybe, I don't know.
We got markers on there. Don't waste time on that.
Okay, what about that?
Better.
Okay, so you guys can see them. Okay, so
Yeah, that's much.
okay, so Timble, go ahead and okay, so that's where you're at, which means that Kelex will be right behind you. Okay, so next is Grenna. And Grenna, you were on a griffin, and where are you heading to?
Was I on a griffin? I thought my griffin got singed.
Oh, okay, so you're not on a griffin. Okay, fine.
No, I'm at the top of the tower.
Okay, so you're at the top of the tower. Okay, fine. So I don't, let's see, because right now you would literally be kind of in this area right here onto these walls. And let's see what your distance is, because you might be able to reach it with, you might. Let me break out the thing here. Oh. Okay, so you are here. Okay, let me see if I can. This is so unwieldy sometimes. Okay, so 240 feet away is the dragon itself. Remember, it's also up in the air as well. So 240 feet, I don't know what your range is, but you can always...
My range for what?
Is what?
My range for what?
Your bow, if you're going to shoot at it.
Oh, no, it's only like 80 feet.
Okay, so you're kind of watching from the walls, the battlements there. Kelex, what would you... Right now, Kelex, you are on the back of the griffin, so what is it that you want to do?
I'm actually going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast... I want to cast that on Timble. So I hurry. Can you see
heroism.
Yeah, heroism. So by the arch paladin's might, I grant thee valor.
Nice. So much valor.
And so I look at Timble. What's the plan?
We're going in.
Going in hot.
That's always the plan.
Okay, so is there anything else you need to do, Kelex?
There's nothing I can do. I don't know if I'm allowed to hold my second action. I don't know. I mean, by the time we get there, we'll be in the next round. So I guess there's nothing.
Yeah, there's not really much you can do until you actually close the distance. Grenna, did you want to move anywhere? I didn't even get a chance to ask you that before we switched over. Or you
There's
just...
nothing I can do from up in the air unless a dragon comes closer.
Right. Okay.
On the ground, I'm kind of a sitting duck. I'm a sitting duck. Yeah.
There we go.
Can
My mind, Pav.
Can I move down the castle to the battlements?
Yeah, I mean, you can move wherever you can move your full movement. You know, just remember everything is 20 feet. So
yeah. Well, how long would it take to go down the?
It's probably going to take you another round to be able to get down. So you could use your full movement this time, and then your full movement next time, and you'll be able to get down. Okay,
so I'm going to be running down.
Okay, cool. Ready. So Shirley is here. Tomas, where are you directing Shirley to fly to? Because she needs directions because she's 14.
I told her to climb.
Okay, so we're actually going to stay in that area, but you're going how many feet up?
Well, actually, I'm going to probably angle her. I'm trying to figure out, can I point here? I want to go and let me... Can you see where I'm measuring to, Brian?
Yes. Is that where you want to go over there?
Yep, we're going to head this direction. What I'm trying to do is keep us out of a splash pattern for the breath weapon.
Okay.
And to climb.
Okay. So just let me know how high up you're going.
As far as we can get in that move. Because my goal is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if you do a dive, you get a double move, right? That would be equivalent to a sprint or a run, right? You can't do anything.
Yeah, that'd be like a dash or something like that. Whatever.
Right. So I'm trying to get her to climb the griffin so we can get an aerial and be above and out of where the instead of going right at the mouth of the dragon. Okay. So I think I'll take a little bit of tactics there.
Hey, Tomas, did you forget something? Did you put the student flyer on the back of the griffin?
That gets me better insurance rates.
Don't get me started on insurance.
Okay, so is there anything else that? Okay, so is there anything you're doing, Tomas?
At this point, Tomas gives her bardic inspiration, so she's got this in her back pocket for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Which is a D6 added after seeing the roll, and there's that, and bardic inspiration. All right, kiddo, it's time to nut up or shut up. So we're flying up. I gave her bardic inspiration, but that's all I can do at this juncture.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So right now, the dragon itself is about 200 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to, and it's the dragon's turn. So let me actually go down here to the dragon. And the dragon is going to move. Let's see. It's going to use, I believe, its full move. Well, it's going to go 75 feet here. So let's go here.
I always love when its movement is basically its body.
Oh, yeah, literally. Okay, and it is going to start off with its primary weapon against Timble and Kelex. So what we need to do is I need to roll the Griffin's dexterity save for this. Let's see if it's going to be able to get out of the way, kids. So this is going to be the fun part.
Would it be Griffin handle, or would it be them riding and trying to control the Griffin to avoid it? Taking a roll off you.
I'm an expert animal handler, so I mean, that might help. And I do have that whole dodge thing for half.
Yeah, but see, you're not. Even though you are in control of it, this thing is it's now a much bigger target because you guys are on it. So that also weighs it. It also has a little bit more weight to carry. And I know Kelex is not wearing leather armor, so
Kelex needs to go on a diet.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a +2 to your to this roll to try to get away from this. Okay, so here we go. See what happens.
Can Kelex roll it?
Go, Griffin.
No, because I'm in charge of the Griffin. And if Kelex rolls it, you're going to die.
I'm talking dice. His record is real great.
What kind of roll are you doing?
It's a dexterity save. Dexterity check.
All right. So your protection grants all friendly creatures, including me, within 10 feet, a +3 to all bonus to all saving throws.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that'll be a +5 then.
Take what we can get.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens. Alrighty, so we're going to roll this, and we're going to add a +5 to it. Why did it not pop up on the screen?
Automatic save.
Okay, so...
It is. I read that. It's in the monster manual.
What's that?
Automatic save.
No. No. Let's see, because I think you guys can actually see it in the... the roll was a 5, so we add 5 to it. So unfortunately, that is not going to make it. Let me just...
Well, there's always fried chicken.
There is always fried chicken. Okay, so hang tight, and let me head back over here to the dragon. Alrighty, so unfortunately it failed, so I now have to roll and see... Actually, you know what? I'm going to give both of you guys also saves on that as well, but go ahead and make a dex save, but being that you're kind of stuck, yeah, go ahead. Okay, so an 11 for Timble and 13 for Kelex, plus the 5 or plus the 3 you said?
3, yep.
Okay, yeah, it's not going to make it. So, all right, so the Griffin is going to take a total of how much? 65 points of damage.
Ooh.
Kelex, well, actually, Timble. Let's do Timble next. Timble, you are going to take...
Can I use my dodge?
No, because you're kind of stuck there.
Well, I gotta try.
Okay.
I'm a
and
sneaky little
so
bastard. That's my job.
you take 55 points of damage?
No, I don't.
And then Kelex, you are going to take 53 points of damage.
I'm going to ask, and probably going to say no. What about my shield master feat?
Well,
So anything.
being that
Okay, go ahead.
Being that you're holding on to this creature to stay, that's going to negate that. I'm sorry. I hate to be this guy, but
Nope, we chose this path, so we're okay.
okay.
I'm not okay.
So with that, okay. So the griffin is still alive, which is insane that it is still holding on, but it looks very, very bad. It is severely burnt, and you're not too sure if it would be able to take another type of hit like that. Thank goodness we have recharge. We have a recharge check on this. So we'll see what happens. All right. So the dragon is done. Next is Kiffi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kiffi, what you saw from the battlements is this just torrent of flame just shoot out of the dragon and just engulf the griffin that Timble and Kelex were riding. But after this gigantic gout of flame subsides, you see that they are still airborne. They don't look good.
I have my reins up like this between my hands.
But they're still alive and still airborne, which is insane. So what would you like to do?
Man. So you said there's one griffin left?
Yeah, there is one griffin left.
Okay, well, against my better judgment.
So you take to the air.
I'm going on a mission of mercy here. Otherwise, I think we have no business fighting this thing. But I gotta go, try and save my boys.
Okay. All right, so you go up and so you can travel what is it? It's 80 feet. So from your current location, if you were trying to get to Kelex, and you could get really right about here. Hold on, let me get back over to you could literally get here. But the beautiful thing about this is that you could get there, but that's your full movement, but you can still do something. So that's a good thing. So
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you'll end up right here if you're going that way. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's the way I'm going.
Okay. Okay, so if you want to, can you move your token to that location?
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Just making sure.
My spell list here. Let's see what I can do for these guys.
Kelex,
Yeah.
what is your what does it say here? The frightened gains temporary hit points equal to the spellcasting ability modifier.
You get a +3.
Okay.
You get 3
Brian,
points, yeah.
Russ doesn't show up on the initiative order.
Oh, wow, that's weird.
Well,
Okay, so
41.
he rolled a 9. Did he click? Did he click on his token and roll?
I don't know. Yeah, his initiative showed up a 9 and a 21.
Right.
Add them together and average. I guess.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can fix this for him. Hopefully. Ooh, talk about chaos with the technology tonight.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
It was a full moon last week, so,
Is that what it was? Okay, let's see if that pops up. Okay, so there he is, but he actually had a 9. Okay. All right, he is in the turn order. Descending. Okay. All right, so what we'll do is we'll let Yarn go next after Kiffi gets done. Okay. So Kiffi, what are you up to? What are you going to do with your move?
I just cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
So it's a pretty shitty roll, but everybody gets 8 hit points back.
Okay, so everybody, including the Griffin, gets 8 hit points. So that's really good. Because the Griffin was looking pretty bad. Okay, cool. All right. So,
And I'll yell, "Run away!"
Okay, so Yarn, it's your turn.
Can't hear you.
Oh no. Did we lose his audio again?
Type out roll 20, man.
It's so sad.
I couldn't tell if that was a vibrator or a microphone.
Could have been both. Who knows? Alrighty, so I don't know where to go with this. If you want to,
Can you type what you want to do, Russ, in the box?
just
Type in roll 20.
just type into roll 20 what you actually are planning on doing. Because you said you were levitating, so just remember where you're heading to, and I'll make sure to read his text for people listening.
And I can't wait to watch Russ's lightning speed 2-finger typing style.
Okay, so levitating to the top of the building and running down. Which building are you talking about?
Probably the one that we were in where the Griffins are at.
Oh, okay. So, alrighty, to the top of the building, and okay, he's writing some more. The one on top of. Okay, yeah. So, which is the actual the top of the castle itself? Okay, that's fine. Alrighty, so you are going to levitate to the top of the building and running down. Okay, that's. So wait, so you're levitating to the top of the building, but then you're going down? Okay, that's...
Down as in along the building?
Yeah,
along
the outside of the building? Sort of like, like Spider-Man and shit? No.
Along the roof top?
Oh, okay.
Like Santa Claus?
Okay. Santa
But
Claus.
if the dragon breeze, then the roof is on fire.
We don't need no water. Never mind.
As she quickly brings herself back. Like, nope, ain't going there. Okay, so very good. Okay, so it's okay. I'm nearer Kiffi. Oh, okay. So you went. Okay, so you ran along that wall. Okay, cool. All right, I see. Yeah, along that roof. Okay, perfect. All right, very good. Is there anything you can do? I don't think there's anything you can actually do from that location, unfortunately.
I think he's already checked out trying to fix his audio there.
Oh, okay, cool. All righty.
He's going to go find the headphones that I had on at camp because I think they're somewhere in the house. Okay. I gave him some locations they might be, so he's going to go see if he can go find those.
Okay, so we are back up at the top of the initiative order with Timble. Timble, where are you going?
75 feet.
Okay.
You going straight at him?
Straight at him. Okay.
Well, I feel all tingly with that heroism. I'm going right in.
Okay.
How big is that mouth? Is it open?
No, but no. Why? Not sure why, but okay. No, it's not, unfortunately. So what would you like to do now that you're here?
Well, let's see what the underside of the dragon right there at the throat looks like.
Okay.
I go by.
Okay. It's a dragon. It's got a throat.
And I got daggers.
Okay. So you're gonna try to. Okay.
Dragon.
So remember, you also have the reins of this thing. Are you letting go of the reins so you can go ahead and do your attacks?
I can flip them back to
Okay.
Kelex and stand up and
Okay.
rip its throat out if I can.
Okay. So
Wish
you're
I
gonna.
can.
Okay.
Let 'em
So
get
you're,
a try.
okay. So you're gonna stand up. Okay. Give me a dexterity check. Not a save.
Bosses.
And Brian, while he's rolling that,
Nice.
can I see if the dragon's wearing a collar or anything?
No, it's not wearing a collar. Okay, so yeah, you were able to stand up, get a good stable stance, and go ahead and make your attacks.
The hell is this? I don't know why it's not adding the other there. Should be higher than that because it's only giving me the +3 from the dagger. It's not adding my attack bonus.
Okay, 2 blades that hold poison each is 20 count poison. Okay, so it's just giving you the +3, but you have what is it?
Well, any other weapon would be +8. So it probably should be +11.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm a poisoner also, so we have a save. Where is that?
Okay.
DC 14 Constitution save should be pretty easy, but you know.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 20.
Well, like I said, it's pretty easy.
Okay. So, how much damage did you do?
Action. I don't know if we could count that thing as a.
Okay. So 28 total?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Okay, cool. Very nice. Cool.
I don't think I'm going to use my second attack.
Okay.
Does it have any like tines or anything that I could grab onto?
It does. Yes.
Yeah, what the hell? You only live once. Heroic leap on that thing.
Okay.
Is that a dexterity save or athletics? Or
That would be a acrobatics.
acrobatics?
Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you are able to latch on, but you are literally hanging off of like this tine that is just in you've got both hands on it, and you're swinging around in the wind as these wings are just beating, to keep this thing aloft. So
We'll see
yeah.
what next turn brings.
Okay. Next is okay. So Grenna, you are now okay. So now you will be on the ground, probably in this area.
Okay.
Okay. So you can move yourself now that you're down. That you've went back through the castle and down the walls. You're now like so. I don't know if you can. You should be able to move your token. If you can't,
So like right there. That's right there.
That's fine. You can be there, or you can be here if you want. That's totally fine.
There's good.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else you want to do?
So you said I can. Each one of these blocks is 20.
Yes.
So that means I can only move one hex at a turn.
It's pretty rough.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll let them get all damaged.
Okay.
Let's see. So go right here between the buildings.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, Grenna. Okay, so Kelex, you are now by yourself on the Griffin.
Surprised at what Timble did. I was like, what? So I have the reins. Can I still attack?
You can
holding. I can still attack.
You can do a one-handed weapon attack.
That's fine. Yeah, because I usually use my warhammer one-handed anyway.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So I'm going to attack. I have a question for you, Brian.
Uh-huh.
Does our Griffin get a turn to attack?
Yeah. They'll actually probably this one will attack right after you get done.
Once I attack, can I steer it toward its wing? And maybe it'll rake out its wing?
You can give it a try. Okay. Well, what'll happen is if you pull away from it, the dragon will get an attack of opportunity with its mouth.
Once I hit it, I want to veer.
Okay, that's fine.
Instead of pull back. So, all right, okay. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to take my 2 attacks. Okay, sorry. I just want to make sure if I can attack twice in this state and still move, right? Normally.
Yeah, you can make the attacks and do. You can do the full move of the Griffin. It's not your move, of course. Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. All right, so there's my first attack. That's a 26 hit.
That'll hit.
All right. I'm going to roll my damage, and of course, I'm going to smite it. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out. So I do 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to smite. So here's 1. And I'm going to use my second level spell, I think is what I have. Yeah, second. Yeah. So I'm going to use another spell slot.
Okay. So what's your grand total?
So 1127.
Okay.
And then I'm going to veer the dragon. Actually, I get to attack one more time. Sorry, before I forget.
Okay.
$20 hit?
No, that will not hit.
All right. So now I'm going to veer off to the right, and I'm going to try to get the griffin to attack the dragon's wingspan.
Okay. So, but like I said, once you fly off and away from it, it will get an attack of opportunity with its mouth.
All right.
Okay.
So, okay, hold on.
So just letting you know.
I was thinking not flying off, but kind of like going at it and then veering after I attack. But yeah, I'll tell you what, just in case Timble needs to jump back on, but he's going to be able to attack me anyway. Shit.
Right.
I'll just stay there. I'll stay there.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, so that's good. Okay, Shirley, Templar, and Tomas. Okay, so you guys are probably about 100 feet above it, but you're still in this area here. So you would be able to dive at it, and it would double your the griffin's range, which would be 160.
Nice.
Can Shirley hold her temple and she and I, in essence, swap our initiatives?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine.
All right. So taking out the dragon tier, which is just a cantrip of light upon it. So that's a free action.
Okay.
So it's glowing.
Okay.
This glowing dragon tier. And I'm going to do Thunder Wave at the dragon, which is not within range, but it can hear what I'm about to say.
Okay.
For 300 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to say the dragon's name, which I can never say, and then I'm going to say mother, and I'm going to hold up this, and I'm going to try and persuade it or taunt it to follow me.
Okay. Does it get a save?
It's a persuasion, so...
Okay. So it's a persuasion.
I rolled a 23 for a persuasion.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so you're using Thunder Wave to project your voice?
Yes.
I'm going to have to look that up to see if that's even possible.
A wave of thunder. Okay, so it's a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you.
Right.
I always thought as a bard, it's like you're striking a chord. You're like boom, like hey, or something like that. Cantering it towards bards.
Okay. Is it considered a sonic attack?
It is considered a sonic attack. It doesn't need a save. All it can do is hear it.
Okay.
It's not going to be hit. It's out of range, which is 15 feet.
Yeah.
It's just making a booming noise.
Yeah.
And I'm holding this glowing dragon tier, trying to see if I can get its attention to fly it away from the city.
Okay. See, it just, the way I'm reading it, it just doesn't, it sounds like it's more like it's a damaging sort of thing. It's not something that you would be able to, it's not like using prestidigitation to enhance your, to voice sort of thing.
Okay. Actually, it's not a voice, it's a boom. They're able to
It's
hear a
boom.
thunderous boom.
Okay. So
but she can hear it for three. She can hear this big loud boom where we're at, and I'm on the mount holding this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tell Shirley, because we've got move on the dragon.
Okay.
To fly, because we're higher up. We're going to maintain altitude but fly this way.
Okay, cool. All right.
Do you see where I pointed?
Yep.
Brian Kiffi is not on the list.
How is that even? Yeah, he is. I see him. He's right under Yarn.
Oh, he's not on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to refresh. Seems to be a common issue.
Yeah, it seems that Roll20 seems to be having issues tonight. So
it does. It does. So basically, what I'm trying to do is trying to lure the dragon. I'm seeing my deers get slaughtered here. We are not ready to fight this thing in a straight up fight. But if I can lure it away, that's my goal.
Okay. So I am going to. I'm trying to think what would be the best way to do this. I wonder if this is like maybe a wisdom save.
Yeah, I would suspect. What does persuasion get a save against? Hold on a second.
Yeah, I would think it would be wisdom more than anything. Knowing the.
Yeah, just as and I am acting in good faith. I'm not trying to take it out to fight it.
Right.
I'm acting in good faith. I'm trying to come to me.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw on it, and we'll see how it pulls out. Okay.
This could be interesting. I'm playing. Hey, we're rolling.
Okay, so a 21, and you rolled a what?
23.
Okay. It is going to use one of its legendary resistances. And
damn you to hell, I'm holding its child's tear. Or its tear for its child. Damn. I love you, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
And I know about legendary resistances. I think it's the fucking shittiest fucking rule in the world. So
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shirley is taking you guys. Shirley is taking you guys where? Oh, okay. Off to the. Okay, so let's move you guys over here, and then I'll move you with her. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. We'll try that again. Alrighty. So the dragon is actually going to try to bite Kelex and his mount.
For the record, I just realized I was on mute, so you probably guys all didn't hear me screaming.
No,
anything like that.
We heard you. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The only thing that would have made it better were tears.
I have one in my hand. It is a solidified tear.
It would have been so much better. Alrighty. So with that in mind, let's see how this is going to play out. I don't know how it's going to play out. So, yes. It is going to do a bite attack against the... okay, I'm going to just make it... If it's going to be able to hit Kelex, because Kelex actually has a higher armor class than the Griffin. So I'm actually kind of more or less trying to get Kelex, not the Griffin. But if it bites and successfully gets Kelex, it's going to get the Griffin. I mean, it's a big mouth. I mean, come on, for God's sakes. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that was very, very close. 22?
19.
19? Oh, ouch. Okay, yeah. It was so close. It was almost on a 20, a natural 20, and then it rolled. And I'm like going, oh, God, yeah, if it had been that, it would have been terrifying. Okay, cool. So, with that in mind, it is going to bite down upon Kelex and doing 17 points of damage to him. It also does 17 points of damage to the Griffin. The Griffin is now dead. So you are actually in the mouth, like you're like being, you're like, you're being eaten by a dragon. As you look around the side of the mouth, you can see Timble staring back at you with just absolute horror as you just see he's hanging there as he's watching you. Okay, so 17 points of damage. Where did that put you at?
That put me down to 6.
Okay, so you're still alive.
I'm still kicking. I'm still alive.
You're still quite alive, and you understand what is happening, and you're not.
Yes.
And of course, you're not liking it. So that's a thing. Okay, well that was fun. I don't think she gets 2 attacks, but I am going to roll to see if she gets her fire breath back. Because you got to, right? Let's see. Nope, it does not recharge. Good for you all. Let me see. Oh, it does have multi-attack. So it could actually okay, so it has a bite and it has 2 claws, a tail, and what else can it use? Actually, I think that's it. Claw, tail. Oh, wait, it also has legendary actions. Yay, legendary actions.
Burn those things.
Wing attack. Oh, that costs 2 actions. It can't use that right now because it's already taken 1 bite attack. So what it's going to do is it's actually going to bring its claw up and just just pretty much try to scrape Timble off of its tines. Let's see if it has any luck. It may not. So first claw attack is a 19. I don't think that hits you.
Oh, sure it does.
Oh, okay, cool. Alrighty, it is going to do all of 17 points of damage. I need you to make a dexterity savings throw to see if you can stay on the dragon itself. How'd you do? 17. That was me. That was your damage. I was like, what am I looking at? Yeah, so just give me a dex save and see what happens.
I gave you one.
Okay.
I don't know why you don't see it. It's right before it.
I don't see it. What did you end up rolling?
Timble got a 6.
Timble got a 6. Was it a natural 1?
My modifier.
I see it. Oh, it was a natural 1. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so yeah, it reaches back just like that, and as you see this claw pass by you, Kelex, thinking that it's coming for you, all you see is Timble flying at a high rate of speed away from you. So Timble, you are now kind of like free falling.
Am I in a position to catch him?
You're not. You guys are like far off. Why can't I move you? Why can't I move him? Huh. That's weird.
Because I don't want to move.
Oh.
It's like God. It's like God and Satan and Constantine.
Huh.
Can I use an attack of opportunity to try to grab Timble as he's falling?
Yeah. Actually, you would probably make a. Well, right now you're kind of pinned. Let's make an acrobatics check to see how you do.
Acrobatic.
Okay, so yeah,
Would I have a chance
you should go
to do the same thing, flying by him, trying to grab him?
Yeah. I mean, you could try to reach out to him as he is reaching out for you. Oh, Kelex, you got a natural 20. Okay, cool. So yeah, so you literally grab him, like in a, like a Roman handshake sort of situation, and he is literally hanging off of your arm while you were being pierced by these gigantic dragon teeth. Yeah, it looks really bad from everybody else's standpoint. You guys are really just so wrapped up in your own moment that everybody else around you and the villagers below, the citizens below are all just like, freaking out and screaming. But you guys can't really hear that. Your heart is literally in your ears. Boom, 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 boom. It's insane.
It's very cinematic.
Hey.
It is, yes.
Oh yeah. Oh no. It's totally heroic crap. Crazy stuff. I'm impressed. Yarn, what are you up to?
Are the gods impressed?
As Kelex calls out to Heironious. Like, jeepers creepers. Okay, let's see what Yarn has to say.
For the record, don't fuck with the Jeepers Creepers guy.
Oh, yeah, well, no doubt.
Steph and I have been in his truck.
I've never seen you before. Ever.
All right, lightning bolt. Okay, well, this is interesting. Alakablam.
Yeah.
All righty. So, lightning bolt it is. All right, so go ahead and give it a go. Okay, 35. Let's see, that was the attack. Okay, it'll definitely hit.
I am drastically looking for the rules saying that he can't use a legendary save twice in one round.
Well, yeah, I mean, he can't. But he can use it. Actually, he can use it 3 times a day.
Right, yeah. But not in the same round. But I thought that was actually outlined somewhere, and I'm trying to find it.
Let's see. Legendary resistance. It does dragonflies. It can choose. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything here, but of course that might be in one of the addendums. All right, so that was the damage was 35. Oh, it has a DC 15 dexterity save. Hold on. Let me do that dexterity. See, let me do that dexterity save. A 9. Yeah! That's good. Yeah. Should I use that resistance? No. No.
That will be his last one.
No, it's only used one. It's only used one. There's 3 a day. There's 3 a day.
I love burning them out, but I personally would say it can only use it once per round kind of action. It's like an attack of opportunity. He only gets 1 attack of opportunity. You know, it doesn't get an attack of opportunity on everybody that moves through its threatened space. It gets 1 and that's it.
But if its morale would be pretty damn low if within 1 round it had to use all of those against guys that are showing no fear, charging it. I mean, that's a get out of dodge kind of thing.
I defer to Brian, but that's how I would interpret that rule. So I personally like the dragon taking 35 points of damage right about now.
Sure.
That also affects morale. Just saying.
Okay. So, but of course, I mean, I could be a real stickler and also add, say, okay, so anybody that's riding on the dragon would also take that damage.
No, they're not grounded. They're not grounded.
Or trapped in its mouth.
I could release the hand and use my dodge, if you will.
I'm not going to be that evil. Don't fret. I mean, I can be a completely evil DM, but I'm not that. I mean, come on. I like you guys, and I don't want y'all to hate.
I'd take it.
No, you would do it. Be like, screw these bastards.
So apparently, Born is shooting the light, and he's screaming, "Chew on my friend's William."
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So with that in mind, it is. Hold on. Yarn, did you have anything else you wanted to do? Did you need to move, or is lightning bolt your finale there?
No, actually, you're not have to.
Nope, he's done. Oh. Okay, good. Alrighty. So next is Kiffi. So Kiffi, where are you going? I can't wait to see this.
Well, of course, I'm going to be a dumbass and fly right up here and get my boys. So I will fly up to the dragon's mouth if I can get there and try and pull my boys out.
Yep, that would work. Okay, so what are you going to do when you get there?
Hey, Timble.
I'm going to try and grab him and put him on the horse or griffin thingy.
Okay, so who are you grabbing?
Well, hey, no offense, Timble, but Kelex is my boy. Okay. So I'm going to take
no offense.
I assume that you are completely capable of taking care of yourself.
No offense, but I'm attached to him. So where he goes, I go.
Oh, well.
Okay.
So much the better.
And you also have to understand that you're going to be competing your strength against the dragon, because right now the dragon is clamped down on Kelex. So let's give this a go, I suppose.
All right. Well, I guess
it's going to be a strength check. It's not a savings throw. It's just a strength check.
Yep.
I think Kelex going to have to save too. See if one of his arms comes off.
Oh,
going to be some epic outcomes here.
Okay. So let's see how you do.
Yeah.
Kiffi with a 9. Okay, and the dragon got a natural 20. So it is not.
A natural 20.
Yeah, it's not letting go of Kelex in any way, shape, or form. So you're literally holding. You've grabbed one of Kelex's like legs or arms or something, and you're pulling with all your might from the back of this griffin, and this thing is literally just like locked tight on him as it eyes you with actually it as you look into its large draconic eye. You realize that this is bad. This is really, really terrible. And I need everyone around, every single one of you to roll against. Well, wait, I think some of you guys might not have to do this. It's called Frightful Presence. Everybody within 120 feet of the dragon must save DC 18 Wisdom save. Now, Kelex, I don't know if you have to do that because I think you get. Aren't you immune to fear or something or effects?
No. Timble currently is immune because of the heroism spell.
Oh, okay. So you're totally immune to that. You're just like, hey.
I was ready to bring that up.
Yeah, but since Kiffi is nearby, he gets a +3 on his saving throw, and so do I.
Okay.
I'm assuming I feel the presence, even though I can't see it because I'm in its mouth.
Okay, right.
Okay.
So yeah, anybody who is 120 feet near it, other than Timble, needs to make a DC 18 save. Wisdom.
Well, I hope I don't get frightened and drop something.
I'm out of range.
Okay, good.
What was the save? I'm sorry, wisdom.
It's a wisdom save, and it's 18. Okay, and I think Grenna's out of the range, so she's good. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So, Kelex, you did good. Okay, Yarn was with a 4. Okay, so let me explain to you what happens if you do not make the 18 saving throw. You for 1 minute, a creature can repeat. Okay, let's see. What does it say? If the creature's saving throw is successful, no. Okay, each creature of the dragon's choice. So, each creature of the dragon's choice within. How many can it choose? Each creature of the dragon's choice. Well, it would probably be everybody near it. Of the dragon and aware of it must succeed on a DC 18 saving throw or become, I guess, frightened for 1 minute. So, okay. There we go. So, but you can re-roll your save at the end of each of its turns. So that's good. So right now it doesn't. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Okay. Where are we at? Kiffi, you are there. Is there anything else you wanted to do? I mean, because I look at it like this: you could actually still attack, but you would only get one. You'd be able to use War God's Favor, I believe, your Cleric attack if you want to, or you want to heal.
I failed my save. Okay.
If you failed your save, then there's nothing you can really do.
Yeah.
Right now. Okay, cool. You're like freaking out. Okay, good deal. Timble. Okay, so Timble, you are holding on to Kelex. Kiffi is literally right next to you. His griffin is there. What are you doing?
Does Griffin fail the saving throw?
Oh, let's see. Oh, that would be fun. I forgot all about that. Thank you, sir. That was very kind of you to think of the griffin.
I guess if one person's getting ass fucked, everybody's getting ass fucked.
Okay, so the griffin only rolled a 7. So, I think it only rolled a 7. Yeah. So that's not good. And so it is completely frightened. And of course, animals being the way they are, well, it's a monstrosity. It's not really an animal. it is probably going to try to fly away with Kiffi in tow. So, with that being the case, you have a choice, Timble. You can either stay with Kelex, or you can jump on the Griffin. Unless you come up with some other cool thing to do, that's really probably your two major choices.
I was thinking that's why I thought about, hey, if the Griffin's getting its ass out, I might try for the Griffin.
Okay.
But another part of me looks at my buddy here, Felix, and I want to say, toss me.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Now the question is, do you want me to throw you on the Griffin or the back of the dragon?
Oh, the dragon, please.
So you're going to hold your action until I throw you.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm hoping even if I fall, I might be able to scratch it a bit. Doing that, the climber's piton kind of into the mountain.
You can always run down its neck and jump on its wing. Do like a sailor thing with down the sail.
I'm thinking about that spot right between the horns, right where the neck attaches. Yeah. I am little, but I am mighty.
Okay. So with this in mind, we're going to need to make two different rolls. Kelex, you're going to need to make a strength roll, and then Timble, you're going to need to make an acrobatics check. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kelex with a 15. Okay, let's see what this acrobatics roll comes out at. A 21. Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, you were actually able to you kind of toss him like this. He goes through the air, and he lands probably in about. I'm going to show you on the map. Well, if I can.
I'm good with that.
So, like right between the shoulder blades, right there. And the reason you were able to throw him so far was because the dragon is actually moving forward. Because now it wants to kill people like, Yarn for shooting it with a freaking lightning bolt.
Well, if we keep it out of the town or off the town doing damage, which is its priority,
Okay.
it's a win. And the longer we mess with it, that means, maybe the queen, the art druid, all the people who are supposedly badasses can come out here and give us a little aid.
Cool. Okay.
Agreed.
All right. So Timble, you stuck the landing. Even the Russian judge gave you a 9.3. That's pretty good.
That damn Russian judge.
I didn't know his last name was Timble Comandici.
He was probably the only Russian guy who actually downloaded our podcast.
Oh, Colby.
Okay, so you can make your attacks if you would like.
All right. Now let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, that goes so well. That's a
nope.
60.
Yeah, that's not going to be helpful to you.
And I'm going to hold my attack for my second attack.
Okay.
I'm going to hold that for the dodge that I know I'm going to have to do as the hind leg comes up and tries to scratch me off again.
Or I could do a barrel roll and see what happens with that.
I'm already stuck in. I stuck the landing, right? I'm stuck in.
You landed, but if it goes on its next turn does a barrel roll, you're going to need to get really creative.
He's just going to run on it like a barrel.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're going to pull a Legolas on this thing, take it out.
Well, I'm trying
There's nothing done at Gimli. Why not do a Legolas?
Okay, cool. Alrighty, was that all you had, Timble?
yeah, and then I'm going to give some encouragement to Kelex and tell him to hit the uvula on the way down.
Okay. Grenna, what would you like to do?
My friends are stupid. Well,
They're heroes.
I'm going to go forward 1.
Okay.
Because I can't really do much more.
Okay.
I can't do anything until I can see her.
Yep. Okay.
You can dash.
All right, Kelex. Okay.
Dash.
What's that?
Grenna can at least dash. She can go
yeah,
twice.
you could move twice your speed if you want to. Yeah.
That's not what you said.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, cool. All right. Is there anything you can do from there? Because now you can actually, I mean, well, you could. Okay. Yeah, see if you got 120 feet.
I would be negatory, good buddy, because I'm at 120, and the closest thing I got. Well, I have a line of sight thing. That might work. Come on.
Okay. Give it a shot.
I am. Come on.
Didn't you get a nice bow?
No, well, I did, but it can only go 80 feet. I can do this.
What you doing?
Will a 22 hit?
22 will not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, well, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There he is.
Yeah.
Don't look left. It triggers when you look left.
Okay. All right. So, as I was saying to everybody, can hear me, I hope?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. So, Kelex, what we can do is you can match the strength with the dragon to see if you could free yourself from its mouth. Yeah.
How high am I up?
Right now, you are about 120 feet in the air.
Oh.
I'm not a bouncy ball, so okay. All right. I'm still going. I'm going to at least take one action and lay hands on myself.
Okay.
Touchy-feely. I'm going to
Maybe if you heal the dragon, it'll realize you're a friend.
I've already done damage to it. Might be conflicted.
It's like Ricky Bobby and Cal Naughton.
It's like Ike and Tina, probably.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to use all my lay hands. I'm going to put 40 points on me.
Okay. That's good.
So that puts me up to 46.
Nice.
And then
You can survive the fall.
Yeah.
120 feet. So I can match the strength. I guess the only thing is, if I match the strength, I guess what am I going to do next, right?
Right.
Am I going to have the ability to at least climb up the side of it, or do I just do my best to take a whack at it? How close am I to the eyeball?
Uvula.
You're at least probably about a good 20 feet away from the eye.
And are my arms sticking out while it's biting me, or is my arms?
Yeah, it's like your torso is being crushed in its jaws. So
Okay,
your feet
my
are,
hand.
yeah. So like part of your like your toes or your feet are sticking out, and then like your upper torso is kind of sticking out on the other side.
But my hands are inside its mouth.
No. You're doing the wacky inflatable tube man thing on the outside.
I'm assuming I can't get my hands inside of its mouth, right? Because it's
not at this time.
Okay. Well, I'm going to at least whack at it once on the side of the head or the mouth or whatever.
Okay.
I'm this close. Do I get advantage? I have to try.
I know.
25.
25 will actually hit.
All right, let me do my damage. So that's 10, and I'm going to use another spell slot to do. And I'm going to use another. Hold on, let me check. What spell levels do I got? Okay, now I'm going to use another second level spell.
Okay.
My last one to smite. So here's the normal smiting damage.
Okay.
And there's the additional.
Okay. So what's your grand total?
So 10, 22, 29.
Nice. Okay, cool.
And I guess that was I've already did my one action to heal myself. Is that a bonus action? Let me actually have a look. It's been a while since I actually had to use that trait.
I think it's a free action on your part.
No, it's as an action. You can touch a creature to restore any number of hit points. So, yeah, so it's an action. All right, that's all I have. I curse the dragon. Hey, you are going to pay for your crimes, worm.
Okay, I like it. That was cool. Alrighty, so what is Shirley Templar doing?
Shirley Templar. Dun, 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 dun. So how we're higher than the dragon now, correct?
Yes.
So we're going to start diving down in this direction, and I'm going to have her dash. So that'll be what? It's a 70-foot move for a griffin, or 60-foot?
Let's see. Well, it would double it, so it's 160 feet.
Okay, 100. So it's 80. Okay.
Yeah.
So 160 from here.
So back it up one more.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to get
165 is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's fine.
So it's kind of a flanking move and getting us in here.
Right.
That gets me within 90 feet. I don't like my options. Don't like my options for 90 feet. And as she's buzzing down through here, I'm going to continue with another fucking shit balls. I hate doing this.
Okay, so where did Shirley end up at?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I marked it. I'm sorry. She was right in here. Like right. It ended up being right there with that second spine.
Okay.
So I just hate burning first level slots for no reason. So I did a Thunder Wave. Is that close enough? That might be. For spells like Dissonant Whispers, it's a 60 feet.
Something stupid. There we go. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. For a spell like Dissonant Whispers, it's a 60 feet, but I don't know what the base is of the dragon that I'm trying to hit. So 60, it's 105 feet to its head.
Right.
But if its base is way over here because it's a gargantuan, that's the part I'm trying to figure out.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Okay, so what are you trying to do?
I'm going to do Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
So it is.
Yeah, you're trying to get to its ears, the tympanic membranes on the sides of its head. Yes, you will have to. It would be at the head.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, how do I know his head's always turned away from me? That's not fair. Make his head turn my way. Maybe his head's going to turn my way. How would his head turn my way? Anyway, fine.
Yeah, and that's when I roll a 5 or a 6 for that recharge. Yeah.
Yeah. No shit.
Are you sure you want that? Are you sure you want that, Tomas? Is that what you really want?
You know what? I'm just going to point out that cheap ass weak shit burning a legendary save, but I love you.
Okay.
No, I'm teasing. Actually, if I'm throwing something downward, it gets a little bit of extra oomph, right? if I was aiming right here, it's at 90 feet right in front of it, right?
Okay.
If I throw the dragon tear that's still glowing right there in front of its eyes, would it catch its eyes as a distraction? And then when it shatters, it'll shatter in a big blazing blasto. It'll figure out what the fuck is that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I could do like, I guess.
No.
It just I don't know. Right now, it's really concerned about the paladin that it has in its mouth, and what is it going to do with him? So
it's going to take me home. It's going to love me and pet me and call me George.
There is that possibility. Yeah, I guess. or swallow. Or swallow you.
All right. I'm going to throw 2 daggers at it.
Okay.
That's all I can do from this direction. So
okay.
Actually, I'm going to. I'm going to throw the daggers. So cool. That gives me a 1d4 plus 8. So I'm throwing 2.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Oh, that was painful.
I probably hit fucking.
No, you hit Shirley Temple in the back of the head with the dagger.
The other.
Oh, that would just oh my lord! What a way to end the evening. I'd be like, oh god. Okay, 25.
I was thinking more along. I was thinking more along the lines it would hit Kelex, but that's still pretty funny.
Oh, that would.
I would go.
Just kills. Okay, so 25 will hit.
Okay, so one of them hit. So thank God.
Yes, at least one of them hit.
It did some damage.
Okay. So we're looking at 11?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. I like that. It's good stuff. Alrighty. Cool. Okay. Nice. Alrighty. Okay, Shirley. So you guys are done. It's Dragon's turn. All right. So I got to find out, is it going to recharge its breath weapon?
I don't think it does. It doesn't need to. It's got a guy in his mouth.
Yeah, but could you imagine using its breath weapon as it opens its mouth? Kelex feels the pressure off of his armor as he goes to free himself from the teeth. Just this, just this intake of breath, and then the hot wind just, and it would be over. But lucky for you, it rolled a 2. Yay. Okay. Awesome.
Good. We don't need any dragon hot 2 memes.
I still say all I hear is attack of opportunity. That big old mouth opens up. You should attack.
As it goes hot to him. They fired that chick. Can't believe it.
Yeah, they did.
I know, right? Terrible.
Should have given her a raise.
Oh wow! I did not realize that was a possibility. Oh, okay, cool. Alrighty.
So there's also a meme about giving a little gray hawk a Tua.
Yeah. Okay, so what it is going to do? It is going to use. Okay. Oh,
use blink and.
Okay. Alrighty, so what it is going to do is it is going to use 2 of its actions to use its wing attack. So everybody who is anywhere near its wings, which would be Shirley Templar, Tomas, Where did Kiffi run off to? Okay, Kiffi. Kelex, you're safe because you're still in the mall of fun. And also Timble would also be affected by this as well. So I need you guys to make a DC 22 dexterity save.
Oof. For those of us on mounts, is it save on the mount or is it save on the, trying to animal handle the griffin, or how's that work?
I can do the griffin.
Okay.
But what will happen is if the griffin fails, it's going to dump both of you guys off the griffin. Just let you know. So.
Yep. Figured. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, so Kiffi did really, really well with a natural 20. That's pretty good. So let me take, so Kiffi, you were rolling for yourself, not your griffin?
That is correct.
Oh, okay, because I have to roll for your griffin to see if it's going to drop you. You didn't really have to do a roll for yourself, but that's okay. Alrighty, so let me see how you guys are doing. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, so with that in mind, let's see. Timble got a 12. Tomas got a 17.
I'm sure why Timble needed to roll.
Well, we're on griffins too, so you got to resolve that first.
Well, the reason you have to roll is because as the wings are coming up like this to do the attack, it is going to literally crush you between both of them. Okay? So that's how that works. So, yeah. So it knows you're there, and it is trying its damnedest to get you off. So with that in mind, let me roll this. Let me roll 2 griffins. And that was dexterity saves, I believe. Where's my dexterity saves? Frightful presence. No. Dexterity 22. Okay, cool. So let's see how the okay, so this is Shirley's griffin. Okay, so you guys are literally blown off, and you guys are now careening towards the ground. Oh boy.
Yeah, it'll be death throw.
Yeah, it's not going to be good. Let's see, Kiffi's. Let's see how you guys do. Oh, actually, Kiffi's did did better. But Kiffi, you were also way flying off, and you're.
What did the griffin? Brian, what did the griffin get? Because since it's near me, it gets a +3.
Oh. Okay, so it would actually be a 22. So actually, your griffin saves, Kiffi. You are good. Let me make sure that there's no damage. Bludgeoning damage and knocked. Okay,
as long as I'm conscious.
Okay.
As long as I'm conscious and everybody's within 10 feet.
Right. Okay. Let's see. Timble, you're gonna take 18 points of damage, but you are not going to be knocked off. You're still on the dragon. You're just battered and bruised. Alrighty, so let's talk about falling damage.
Real quick, does Shirley get a bonus because she has Bardic Inspiration? Would that make a difference for her? I didn't see how bad she failed.
It wouldn't, because it was the griffin that rolled. The griffin was the thing that actually got tipped. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
next time, give the saves to the animals. That's the trick. Come on, boy. You're a good boy. Good boy.
Would my uncanny dodge be involved there? It says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attacker's damage against you.
Okay. Yeah, you can use that. Awesome. Yeah. So instead, you only take 9 points of damage.
Sweet.
Nice. Okay, cool.
That didn't roll, right? Yeah, it did roll.
Alrighty. So I believe we are looking at 12d6 for you and for falling damage. Okie dokie. So
I can make it, but Shirley won't. That's okay.
Shirley probably will not be able to make it. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that for you guys.
12d6.
Yeah. Can I add? How do I add? Oh, I can just do it over here. I was trying to do it in D&D Beyond. What a nightmare that is. I'll just use this one. D6. Oh, where's my advanced roller? 6. And here we go. Alrighty. So the grand total was 46 for both of you. So yeah, you did well. Dead. Yeah, you did well. Shirley died.
Save for half, which would still kill Shirley.
Oh yeah, it would still kill. Shirley. Shirley only had 20 hit points, and she was going down. Okay, she still gets saving. She still gets. Well, wait, does she still get death saving stars? I don't think so, because it was like twice her. It was like twice her hit points.
Actually, that was where I was going to go. She could save for half, maybe get it half damage, and then she'd be -6. That's where I was going.
Yeah, I think so. All right.
Bye, Shirley.
Bye, Shirley. We hardly knew ye. It was so sad.
Well,
alas.
Okay, alas. Alrighty, now let me see. So that wing attack costs 2 actions. It still has 1 more action. And so it is going to once again try to bite down on Kelex and finish the job. So, yeah.
Is that an attack of opportunity?
What's that?
Since it's attacking me, is that an attack of opportunity? No, I'm just joking.
No. Well, you guys will try anything, won't you? You guys are... Oh, shit. That's not good.
Oh, no.
That's really terrible. That was a natural 20. So.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, dear God is right.
Oh, dear God. Divine intervention. You're a good boy here.
Is that the damage?
No, that was just the attack. Just the was the crunch.
Okay.
So here's the damage. Okay. So its bite does 28 points of damage just by itself. Okay, and so then it's going to get another 16 on top of that.
20. Okay, so that's 42, right?
Yeah.
I'm still alive.
He is still freaking alive. It's insanity. Okay. I'm impressed. Totally. All right.
Is the dragon impressed?
Yarn, it is now your turn. This is crazy. You guys know how many hit points this thing has?
A lot more than what we're doing to it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like looking at it going, you guys aren't dropping this thing faster than you think it is.
Oh, I know we're not. That's you know what? This is what makes we have to learn. We have to get smacked down from time to time. We have to lose a hireling or two. So
no, you throw the dragon a chew toy and wait for the real people.
He has a chew toy.
It's Kelex. Kelex is the chew toy. Okay, so we do have backup characters. Stand by 16. Okay, so Yarn, it says, but 0 is 0, roughly 300. What can I do? I'm frightened. Oh, that's right. You can go ahead, being that it just got done with its turn, you can go ahead and make a save to see if you are no longer affected by its frightful presence. Oh, no, you're still freaking out. He's freaking out, kids.
Luck.
Okay, luck. Cool. That'll do it. That'll do it. Mm-hmm. That works. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. And I think if you are successful, you are now immune from the dragon's frightful presence for the next 24 hours. So that's good to know. Yay. Okay. So you're going to throw a lightning bolt on this one? Let's see how you do. I think he gets a save. Probably a dex. Correction?
Lightning bolt.
Okay. So, okay, summon elemental. Okay, so if you summon an elemental, I believe it appears on your next turn. Is it not? I thought it did. Summon elemental. Is it automatic? It doesn't really say, does it?
I've always seen it. It always shows up at the beginning of the next turn. It's
casting time is one action. So yeah,
I would say it appears as one action, right?
Yeah. Well, if it takes an action to cast it, to summon it, it would appear on the next on the next one. That's the way I've always in the past we've always done it. It would always appear on the next turn or the next round.
I personally think that's roughly right as it is to me. It just feels
okay. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So we can definitely do that. That sounds like a plan. I like it.
I guess the question is, would it be also? Because it gets on its own initiative, right?
No, actually, no. Usually, we have it go on the same initiative as the caster. It's because I believe it's also a concentration spell. Yeah, it is. It's a concentration for up to 1 hour. So yeah, it's going to pretty much be on the and of course the person who cast it can either make it go first and then but well, of course it would have to be because you can't cast any other spells if you're having to hold concentration. So yeah, it's a bummer. Okay, cool. So we'll do that. Nice. Next is Kiffi Blackhammer. All right, Kiffi. So I think were you also affected by the fear?
Yeah, I was affected, and my mount was affected.
Okay, cool. So I need to make
Grimmer, you saved because I had the +3.
Oh yeah,
on the mount.
Right. Yeah. Okay. The mount was saved. Well, wait. The mount was saved because of from the wing attack. I thought.
+3. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what would you like to do, Kiffi?
All right, I'll leave it up to you guys.
Well, it depends on whether I have to run away or not.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a check. And I think it needed... you needed an 18. So yeah, you're not going to be able to actually do anything this round.
Okay. So we are going... Since we can't go toward the crater.
Right.
Going away from the crater.
Okay.
We are going down to the crumpled form of Sir Tomas.
Okay. Okay, so it is. So as you cross away from the dragon, it is going to get an attack of opportunity against you. It's going to use a claw. One single claw, sir. So let's do the claws, shall we?
Going to use one claw. One claw only.
Okay. So it is going to reach out and touch someone. Does a 19 hit you? I don't think it does.
My AC is 20.
Yours is a 20. Awesome. So yeah, you escape the dread clutches of the dragon as you make your way. And you said you're heading towards. Let me move the dragon out of the way. So you're gonna go over here. I like how the way it lands. It's like it looks like it's got Kelex in its mouth. That's awesome. Okay. Because it does. All right, Kiffi. That's cool. So, let's see. You would probably be able to make it to the fallen bodies of. Well, actually, when you get there, you just see Tomas holding the shattered body of Shirley Templar as he looks up and curses the dragon.
Actually, you will see Tomas taking his +1 dagger from Shirley, sticking it in his belt, turning and saying, "Juice me up, bitches."
Yeah. Well, okay. Whatever. I'm gonna try to administer some heals to the boy if I can.
Okay. Good deal. All righty. Actually, Tomas, can you make a perception check?
Yes, sir. Coming.
Oh wait, it's max heals, so it's like
Yeah, it's max heals. Remember? Yeah.
So 25.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, that's just way too low to realize what's going on, but that's cool. It was going to be a touching moment, and totally pissed.
No.
You pissed it away with a roll like a 4. No, just kidding.
Let's put it in perspective. Tomas is not a touchy-feely kind of dude with little girls. He's going to go get revenge.
Okay. That's cool. All right. Good deal. All right. So, Kiffi, you went down there and healed Tomas.
For 25.
Nice.
2 turntables and a microphone.
Very nice. All right. Timble, you're on the back of this creature. What are you doing?
All right. Can I move up the neck? Acrobatic roll to try to move up the neck?
Yeah, you'll need to do acrobatics. Yeah, that'll help.
Well, let's see what we get.
Don't roll a 1. That would be bad. Oh, okay. 18's pretty good. Yeah, you're able to get up there pretty far. I mean, like I said, this thing is still in motion. It's kind of difficult, but you could at least get at least 20 feet up the neck. So, yeah.
I get my guy.
Yeah, it might be hard for you to. I can move him. Actually, let me do this. I'm just going to actually move you to the front. I think there's a way to do that. No, I thought I had it. Move to front. Okay, cool. So now you should be able to. Well, maybe not. Oh, damn. I don't know. This thing is so weird sometimes. Okay, but that's good enough right there. Okay, so you're on the neck. What are you doing?
Okay. Well, depending upon where I'm at, but okay. I'm going to be stabbing it, and if I'm within the range of my buddy here, Kelex.
Okay.
I get that whole.
Well, you would actually have to walk out on the snout of this thing to get to Kelex. So
I'm trying to get to Kelex. I'm trying to get relatively close to him, so I can get my backstab everything going.
Okay.
But here we go. Attack. Where is it? Again, this is +8.
Okay.
28.
That'll hit.
And Okay, first, are we going to let's get that con save against poison?
Okay. Con save against poison. Okay. 26.
Shouldn't that be done twice? Since it's a double-bladed weapon that carries 2 poisons. That's that twin blade you gave me.
I don't think so, but I mean,
that's how you explained it, that it would apply 2 poisons.
Oh, okay. Well, then we can do it again then.
Kill it!
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's not helpful. All right, so
You suck.
the damage here.
Damn. Okay, so did 27 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Next roll, my second attack.
Okay. That will
Plus
not.
8. Did you get the +8 on there?
That will not hit. No.
So 22 doesn't hit.
No.
Gotta get higher. Damn.
Yep.
Well, I tried to get both of them in there.
Very good. All right. Anything else you got?
Hey, how about I sling a rope around its front and try to get a good little some reins there going and put my animal handling to use.
It's okay. Number one being that it is not an animal. It's a dragon.
They're rideable.
Yeah, but they're not an animal. And you wouldn't be able to use your animal handling to handle it. So, all right.
Intelligent animal.
Yeah. Okay. So next is it all you had, Timble? That was all you
Yeah,
had?
that's pretty much all I can do at the moment.
Grenna, what you doing?
All right. I'm gonna move. Oh wait, it helps if I use the right button. And then I'm gonna try. Done hit.
No.
That's about all I'm gonna do. Hey, you guys are still alive, except for Shirley Templar. I'm sorry.
All right.
You died. So sad.
You died. It was a
You will
terrible.
live on in legends told of old, assuming we don't die and can write them.
Well, you got to think. I mean, there was a bard. You know. Okay, so
My next one plays bagpipes, so you know.
yeah.
I have sound effects all ready to go.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So
I'm done.
we're echoing again. Oh no. Okay, so I think we're good. Alrighty. So with that, it is Kelex's turn.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
So, does my movement count as one of my... Because I get 2 attacks a turn. Does the movement count as an attack
Nope.
so that I can attack again?
Yes, movement is separate from attacks, actions.
Let me try again.
Okay.
Well, that was even worse than the first time. I got a natural 1.
Yeah. Probably blew yourself up.
You know, given the week I've had, that's completely accurate and tracks.
Okay. All right, Kelex. So what are you planning on doing?
And we're still 120 feet up, yeah.
Yes.
I think at this point, I'm just going to do my best to. I'm on my last leg. I don't have any healing left.
Ouch.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call out to Heironious. Lend strength to my arm and righteous to my strike, and I'm going to actually ensure I hit because I know this will be the last one. I'm going to use my channel divinity to call upon a sacred weapon. So that'll give me another +3 to my attack rolls. There's also my hammer will emit a bright light.
Okay.
About 20 feet. So, and then I'm going to strike at the beast.
Okay.
So
20.
I'm assuming a 24 hits.
No, it doesn't.
Or is that a plus? Oh, so we'll also get the +3, so 27.
What, didn't it already add the +3 to it? It already said Warhammer +3.
So I have a Warhammer +3 that I was given.
Right.
And then +10. Hold on for a minute. Did it? Because I didn't.
Yeah, because it looks like it added it all together.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, the +3 that's in the parentheses is the +3 from the Warhammer.
Yeah. So that's.
So it should be.
Wait.
Yeah, right. If you actually hover over the 24, it tells you. So we do 1d20 plus 10 plus 3.
Yeah.
So I rolled 11. I got a +10 for my normal hit and a +3 for the Warhammer.
So that's 24.
So I get another 20 +3 for my channel divinity, which is 27.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. All right. Then I'm going to use attack. And then why is it not working? Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. It was already moved down. So I got a 13. I got a 25 total points damage.
25. All right. Good deal. Awesome. Very nice.
I realized this is probably that was my last swing. I'd say another prayer to Heironious.
Cool. Okay. So with that in mind, Tomas, you are on the ground being taken care of by Kiffi Blackhammer.
Tomas stands up and says, "Fuck this." And he moves right about to here.
Okay.
Which gets him within 60 feet of the dragon. And he's going to do Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
And he's going to sing a little dragon lullaby.
Okay.
You know, like something like, "Hush now, my dragon, the moon's shining bright, the stars weave a blanket of soft silver light. Close your eyes gently, let dreams take flight in the warm cradle of a peaceful night." Let's rock that bitch.
Okay.
Dissonant Whispers casted.
Okay. What saves does it? DC 13 wisdom?
DC 13 whiz.
Okay.
Come on, a 1. Come on, a 1.
Nope.
Son of a bitch. I'm just missing by 1 all night. Fucking motherfucking.
Anything else you'd like to try?
That's all I got.
Okay. So.
Wait, might as well fucking shoot a crossbow at the fucking thing. Motherfucker.
Okay.
No, not even that. Bounces off. Fuck you. Fuck you. Tomas is running up there. His armor is all dented, bloodied, messy. Got a little fucking griffin fur stuck in there. Probably its beak or something. He's like, motherfucker. Bastard.
I love it. All right. So, with that in mind, with 2 just gigantic mighty beats of its wings, it starts to rise up and starts to twist like this in the air as it goes up. Kelex is still trapped in the mouth, unfortunately. Timble, I need you to make dexterity saves with disadvantage because this thing is now going vertical. A 13 and an 8. Ugh. Okay. So, so what's going to do is this. It's going to throw you. You will get to use your, what was your dodge, your uncanny dodge? To see if you can actually sort of cushion the landing. Actually, you'll probably land on a building. And it's pretty high up. So let me go ahead and roll some damage. Don't like to do this, but then again,
if he comes my way, can I try and catch him?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what? I'm willing to take to see if that happens. I can't wait. Okay, what's Yarn saying something? All right. Shouldn't he land next turn? You're not clear on. Shouldn't he land next turn?
Because I know what he's thinking. You're higher than 120 feet. A combat round is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
He falls. So he needs to go up an extra 80 feet for him to be in the next turn, or else he lands his turn. I already did the math.
Oh, okay. So
because he's spawning at 8 point.
Okay, so is he landing or is he not landing?
He's landing.
Okay.
In the gentle embrace of Tomas, I want a tree, please. Perhaps a wall.
Okay.
A cornice on one of the buildings.
Okay, so it is starting to. Unfortunately, it's taking its full movement and up and away from everyone. Kelex is still trapped within its mouth, and it seems that it is as Kelex waves bye to you all, it starts to move higher and higher, and you believe that it is trying to flee. So
at least we got it to flee.
Yeah,
Kelex is happy.
You got it to flee. Kelex is now. Yeah, it's gonna get hot. Yeah. Okay. So cool. Alrighty. So yeah, Timble, you only take 37 points of damage, and you can have that because of your abilities, and also the loving embrace of Tomas.
Hey, if Indiana Jones can catch Marion Ravenwood,
that's true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, and you got to think, Timble's a lot smaller than Marion Ravenwood. So, I mean, not that Marion was big by any way, shape, or form. I mean, geez, was a Karen Allen weighed $105 maybe?
Yeah, but that's from all the heroin.
I'm still alive.
Oh yeah, no, I figured you were. Okay, so alrighty. So all right, so we are actually Yarn. I believe it's your turn, and your creature has arrived. Blip. I don't know where the creature's at, but I can put a token down for him. What was it again? It was some sort of elemental.
Air elemental.
Oh, an air elemental. Oh, cool. Let's see if I have one on deck. I might have one. Please be an air elemental. We would love to have one, if it so pleases the crown. None of those look cool.
The Lord Protector's crown. It would be very pleasing.
Yeah, it would be cool. All right, you know what? I'm just going to drop this thing right. Okay, so Yarn, you have this air elemental thing. What would you like to do with your air elemental?
He put it in the chat.
Orders to bring the fucker to the ground by taking the air from under its wings.
what's the travel speed on this thing? Because I don't think it's going to be able to make it.
It's a 0 speed with a 90-foot fly. So obviously it flies. So it's got a 90 foot.
Okay, so it would be able to catch up with it on the next round. I need to look these things up to make sure that they are being used properly.
Here, hey Brian, I'm teamsing. I put it out here. The link for air elementals.
Okay. Yeah, I got it too. Let's see. Air elementals make 2 slam attacks. Whirlwinds. Let's see. Saving throw. Bludgeoning damage. Knock prone. Target is thrown at it. It doesn't really say anything about what Yarn is talking about, unfortunately. No, it really doesn't. Okay. Alrighty. Well, good. So, yep, I see it. Yeah, I had the same thing, D&D Beyond. Whirlwinds underneath. Again, each creature in this mode must make a savings throw. Okay, so a DC 13 strength savings throw. Okay. You do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. I mean, we could give that a try. Being the strength of this freaking dragon is freaking incredible, but okay, sure. But it's still going to take another round for it to get actually to catch up to the dragon to pull this off. So by that time, it is actually going to move 80 feet, would be able to move 80 feet away. Timbles, I don't think there's any. Kiffi, is there anything you can do? Oh, that's right, you're on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're trying to do, Yarn, but according to the way this thing is written, it does not say anything. I mean, I love the science behind this, but it's just negative air pressure underneath it. Yeah.
It's saying that it has to be in an adjacent space to do the kind of wind buffet thing. So
yeah, how big
because they're not in adjacent spaces.
Yeah. How big is this thing? It's large. Okay. It's large and it's not gargantuan like a dragon is. So the space that it would be creating this negative air pressure would not be able to affect the entire wingspan of this creature. Yeah, I mean, if it was something smaller, if it was a griffin, I would say, yeah, that would definitely work. But
if it's going to affect, if it wouldn't affect the whole thing, but a wing, wouldn't that throw the dragon off a little? Because it would have to compensate.
Well, let's see. You got to look at the wingspan on this creature. Let's see. We're looking at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, like 200. Or actually, it's more than that, probably. I don't know, guys. It just doesn't seem like it would be, big enough to affect it.
Well, I would argue, I get where Russ is going.
Uh-huh. Oh,
and
I do
always
too.
Remember, and I always think, and you got to remember this, when they wrote the rules, they wrote them from the perspective that the air elementals can be fighting somebody on the ground. I mean, there are countless dragon articles about how, a dragon in the air by Dragon Magazine rules would have been, there's all these aerial combat tactics.
Right.
I think that's where he's going is, in a way, the elementals is in its true environment. Like the dragon in a sense, but still the dragon's lumbering, whereas an elemental is a true elemental.
Sure.
So I get where size different. The problem is they're not in the same space.
Right.
And the way the rule is written is they have to be in adjacent spaces. Like, he's like a cyclone, so dragon's, fuck it, I'm flying the other way from the cyclone.
Right.
That's what I do.
Yeah. And this is really kind of what the dragon is doing. It is literally flying away with Kelex in his mouth. So, yeah. Okay.
And I think if you look at it, the whirlwind effect is only 40 feet. So, and this thing,
Yep.
Yeah, it's just not going to make it.
Yep. I think it's a great idea.
No, it's a
good idea. Yeah.
Oh no, it's great. And if it was a smaller creature, if it wasn't our gargantuan dragon, it would be like, oh hell yeah! I mean, that would be highly effective.
If you're fighting Khan with his lack of 3-dimensional tactical knowledge, that'd be a good play.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the dragon has tactical knowledge in 3 dimensions.
Okay, right now, Glenn, most of these people are well, if they're royalty, they've been squirreled away into safe haven, safe places. If they were soldiers, a lot of them were destroyed with the initial attack. I mean, of course, you do have some that are around trying to put fires out right now. But you guys are really about the only people here who are, who have actually tried to take up the fight. So that's really what's happened. Okay. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to go ahead and take you guys out of combat. And we are going to be, we're going to be out. So The dragon, whoosh, flies away with Kelex, firmly grasps in its jaws. So I think that would it's been kind of a rough, hard fight this evening. So I think probably
he got it to run. So I'm okay with that.
Okay. So
run with you.
Yeah. So as you guys are kind of picking the pieces up of what has happened, grasping the situation that Kelex has been absconded with, it's a little tricky.
That's not what I was expecting, but
yeah.
No, I think we needed to get our PP spanked.
Yep.
Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. We needed to
just came in for a snuggle. It's got to have it's got a lovely paladin to play with. There's going to be some new eggs.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't think I'm a bard, I'm all right.
Okay.
Gonna need new background, Pav.
Okay, how often does somebody's character gets carried off by a dragon? It's pretty cool.
Especially when they're the Lord Champion Abyssal.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Talk about tales. Talk about tales to tell.
This was my whole negotiation plan from the beginning.
Yeah.
No, there we go.
This is it. His master plan was to get taken away by the dragon. All right.
Hey, Pav, if I can give you a suggestion, take a long rest while you're in it. Just kind of go to sleep so you get a long rest so you can come back again. You'll heal yourself.
So I guess that begs the question: do I still get the level up?
Yes, of course you will. Everybody gets the level up. I mean, you did some pretty decent damage to this dragon. I mean, it was still quite well off. I mean, it still had some points, but it really kind of, for the most part, had what it really kind of wanted, and that was Kelex.
For the record, Brian, they don't call it Dungeons and Dixies. They call it Dungeons and Dragons for a reason.
Oh boy. Okay, so with that in mind, I think this